Entrepreneurs and business owners, whether you know it or not, you've already built a brand. Your name reminds people of a story, and the thing about personal branding is, as you go forward in the marketplace, you're either going to build a personal brand with intention or by neglect.
Hello, my name is Linnetta.
I'm Patrick.
And together we are co-founders of
Vertical Connections Inc.
Thank you for joining us once again. If you're new to this channel, be sure to subscribe. Everyone click the like button, the bell icon, so you get those notifications, and share this message.
Also, we greatly appreciate when you leave comments, and we look forward to those in the future. As business owners or entrepreneurs, what are your intentions?
If you're planning to build a brand, it needs to be with intentions.
Yeah.
If this is your plan, then you're going to decide. I'm going to build a personal brand, and this is what I'd like for my brand to represent. Otherwise, you're going to build a personal brand by neglect. And if you build a personal brand by neglect, it's going to cost you in every important area of your life.
If you neglect to keep your word, then your brand will represent a person who doesn't have integrity, and that becomes a part of your personal brand. If you don't do what you say you will do, such as, I'll be there on time, and then you don't even show up, your brand will represent a person who is not trustworthy, and that becomes part of your personal brand as well.
As he was saying, that I'm sure everyone had a certain person in your head that reminds you of that person, or it could possibly be you.
Oh.
So if you say that you're going to do something and then you don't, people will know this person just by that.
Yes.
Their name is known by late. They'll never show up on time. Oh, we can just move on and go forward because they'll never be here on time, right? We want to have a brand that is going to be positive, that's going to give us a positive, memorable expression of you when people think about you or say your name. You do not want to be known as character flaw.
If the only time they ever see you or hear from you is when you want to borrow money, that becomes part of your personal brand as well. Think of it like a garden. If we allow our personal brand to be built by neglect, then my brand is like a weed in the lives of other people's gardens.
But if you use intention, I decide in advance what my brand is going to be and what it's going to represent, then my name is going to represent something beautiful, fragrant, flower like in someone's garden.
So, how do I create a brand that is valuable instead of one that is despised? Here's how you need to approach it. You need to remember that the brand is equal to a name.
So your name is already a brand? Now, here's what's interesting. Your name is going to mean one thing to you and different thing to people close to you.
Right.
So how do you make your name mean more to the people around you?
The first thing is to make your name mean more to you. You have to make sure that you are so hyper intentional in what you do with your name that you don't do anything that would cause other people to look at your brand and think that it's less valuable.
You can only do that through character. You can do it through talent for a short period of time. And talent is God-given ability to do something that people value. For some people, their God-given ability is hitting a baseball. Or some people, it's shooting a basketball. For others, it's singing. And when we say that short, limited time, God-given abilities and talent, because whether it's for age, right? Or your body just stops functioning in the way it used to. So that's why we say that short time.
Right. The character that people close to you know you for can be related to that which people say about you when you're not around them. Because, like it or not, if a person just does not like you or dislikes whatever you've been doing for no reason, and they're not really a hater, it's probably something that you've really done. So you have to accept that. And then change it.
Right. You're the one who created that impression.
Right.
So even when you're not watching people watch you, they're still watching you.
Oh, yeah. So here's our question. When you're not watching people watch you, what do they see you doing?
When you're not watching people watch you, what do they hear you saying?
When you're not watching people watch you, who do they see you being like?
So your name is your brand. And it reminds others of a story. So how can you make your brand worth more?
Ooh. You can become a person of integrity. So your name is who you are. Your word is equal to your bond. If you tell someone you're going to do it, it needs to be as good as done. So when somebody buys something from you, this is part of your bond and brand.
So somebody buys from you. What they get has to be greater than the amount they paid for.
Right.
If they buy something from you and the value is less than that amount of money that they spent, all you did was let them know that they don't ever need to buy anything else from you ever again. Every time somebody buys something from you, you should give them the feeling of, wow, thank you. I can't believe that. What?
Your word is your bond, and when somebody buys something from you, you actually have to deliver on the promises. When somebody buys coaching or consulting from you, and they come back and they're like, yeah, but I didn't get the result I was looking for. You need to be sure to start with clear expectations and then stand by what you say.
Yes, I can see this in all three of the areas that we are working in right now, whether it's being a fitness instructor, whether it's being a vocal coach, whether it's being a real estate agent. Always set that expectation. Let your brand be known for what you are actually going to present and provide, and follow through.
People think the quality of their life is measured by the number of years of experience they have doing the thing that they do. But we believe the quality of one's life is measured by the number of experiences that we have in our years.
We have to be sure that our brand matches the words that come out of our mouth. So we have to sit down with intention and decide what we'd like to do, what we want our name to represent when people hear it in the marketplace.
If you can say it better so others see it better, and if they can see it better, then they can be it better. And if they can be it better, be, do, or have, they then can have it better, which means how you communicate is a part of your personal brand.
It's not just what you communicate that's a part of your brand. It's how you communicate, what you communicate. If somebody says, I'm not good at talking, do you know why?
It's because you don't talk enough. If you want to get better at something, do it more. Read more, write more, speak more. We promise you will have a greater influence on others if you do this. It's impossible for you not to become more influential. It's a simple equation that leads to greater self-confidence and awareness.
You mean to tell me that's what I need to do in order to start making more videos and shorts?
Wouldn't hurt.
Do it more often so I can get more comfortable. If you're not building your brand based on intention, you're automatically building it on neglect. Because progress requires intention. Decline only requires neglect.
You don't have to try to do worse. It almost seems unfair, right? As if fair was a real thing. I don't have to try to do worse. All I have to do is not try to do better. But if I have no intention of doing better, I will automatically do worse.
In what area?
Every area.
So sit down and make a list of what you want your brand to be known for.
Building a personal brand is bigger than just having a YouTube channel. You have to sit down and decide what you desire to be known for and make sure everything you do from that point forward is intentional so that the brand is never misrepresented in the marketplace.
If you will be hyper-focused on intention and become obsessed with ignoring distractions, which is anything you focus on, that does not move the needle closer to your favor. Whether it is your smartphone, social media, or spending time watching the
Electronic
income
reducer.
All right. Force yourself to ignore the distraction that keep you from being intentional about moving the needle in your favor.
Hopefully this video helps you in the area or arena where you are building your personal brand. And if you do these things we talked about, it will take your life and your business to another level. What would you like your name known for from now on?
If you are new to this YouTube and would like to build your channel, contact us using the information below in the description.
If you are interested in enhancing your personal brand, please reach out to us. We'd like to introduce you to our preferred partnership program and collaborate on expanding your reach. So until next time,
Get connected
to go vertical. Bye-bye.